Check, 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 check. Good morning, and welcome to the last day. This is the finals. This is elimination of the SCORE Showdown. Welcome to day 3. Excellent job last night by teams cleaning up their pit area and taking their food with them. Thank you very much for taking your food. The overnight cleaning ladies were so happy there was no food left and no critters were into the food. Thank you very much for cleaning up your pit area. And after finals, don't forget to take all your belongings out of your pit area. Batteries, remotes, brains, rubber bands, nuts, bolts, screws.
If we find them, we sell them on eBay, right? We get a little penny off of those.
It never fails. We always find batteries. We always find controllers. Never fails, right, Nick?
We could set up a gift shop next year. Here's all the parts that were left last year.
We should try to assemble like a robot with all the pieces that are left over the years.
Frankenstein left parts bought. Who knows? It could win worlds.
Vying for a spot to go to the World Championship in April in St. Louis, representing the SCORE Showdown Signature Event here.
That's what I thought too. I was like, this one takes us to like 12.
Be sure, teams, if you did not get your notebook, there was a few left on the tables over there. I was taking some notebooks around to teams that were left over there I knew were still here. If they're not still here, we'll get them to them.
No, I know. I just want to keep this one on my.
All teams have to get re-inspected before they compete again today. All teams have to get re-inspected before finals. All teams have to be re-inspected, pass inspection. Nick, when you come down here to the finals, do you think the teams are nervous?
I think they're extremely nervous. As someone who's been in this position before, these are the matches that matter. You know, one loss takes you out, takes out your chances of getting that tournament champion award. So all the pressure is on for these matches right here.
I did have some inside information. One team was actually changing drivers today. That kind of shocked me.
Yeah, that's a pretty bold move, but it depends on how things went the past 2 days. It could be a good informed decision.
It was their backup driver that got them here to finals, but their number one driver came today, so now they're going with their number one driver. We'll see how that goes, if it works out for them or if it backfires. We'll see.
Very interesting. I saw a team earlier in the week. I'm not sure if they're still here, but they had a drivetrain. They brought their drivetrain. They were building the rest of the robot while they were here.
Yikes.
And I'm curious to see how that turned out for them.
Big shout out to Hyundai being a sponsor. Once again, thank you for being a sponsor. And all the volunteers that are here helping, field resetters, scorekeepers, pit area inspection, skills, and SCORE having us here. Appreciate SCORE being here and all the employees that are putting this on. What else am I forgetting, Nick? Oh, the referees. I forgot. Referees, scorekeepers.
So many important people who make this event possible.
Yes. Oh, well, we're nobody. Oh, we're just here to have fun, right, Nick?
Absolutely.
Nick, as I've said it over and over again, I love the banners over there. I think Hyundai and SCORE going together in that banner, being at Worlds and seeing that banner. I mean, because I like to walk the pit area when I'm there, and I like to see teams that have been at competitions, whether it's SCORE Showdown or States or wherever. I love to see the different banners and see when I see one of the SCORE Showdown banners, because it just pops, you know, when you're walking through the pit area.
Absolutely. I hope we have some teams from Alabama going to Worlds this year. Hopefully they can have lots and lots of banners, plaster the back of their pit wall full of them so they can get good connections at Worlds, get a good alliance, and show off to their teammates.
Yes, Worlds April 21st through the end of April in St. Louis, Missouri. I know there are several teams that have already gotten automatic bids going to Worlds, but we're just trying to get some more here at SCORE Showdown.
I think we're sending 3 teams today, right? 2 tournament champions and an excellence.
Excellence. Excellence is always my favorite because that is the upper echelon of all awards. That means that they are the top tier team. They've got a notebook. They did the judges. They competed. They've built. They've programmed. It just means they are the top notch.
Absolutely. Being a well-rounded team is the #1 thing you need to win the Excellence Award. You don't have to win the tournament champions. You know, if something doesn't go your way in the actual competition, there's always that Excellence Award that you can rely on if you did everything else very well.
Excellent. I think we're waiting. Are we inspection-wise, refs? Are we getting closer? Khaled? Teams all inspected? Very close, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the way these alliance matches work is that the higher seed in the match will get the red plates, and the lower seed in the match will get the blue plates. So be on the lookout for those blue wins. That means an upset has occurred. Got a nice bracket going on. And as we get further and further down, you know, the first match is going to be the first seed versus the 16th seed. But as we get going down, they get closer and closer. So we'll eventually have an 8th seed versus 9th seed match. It's always fun to look for those upsets.
And all the competitions, yes, when you get to V5, there has always been some upsets happening when you get down to finals. Always an upset there.
Absolutely. Makes it very, very interesting to watch.
All right, as we are waiting on a final confirmation here, Nick, I'm going to introduce the number 1 seed here on the Red Alliance. We have from Brentwood, Tennessee. They are team number 9364V. They are Iron Eagles Vitality. And joining them also from Brentwood, Tennessee, they are 57249C Raptor Robotics Joker.
And on the Blue Alliance, we've got 29204B Dugatron from Oxford, Alabama. Paired up with 99905X Robogriffs from Collierville, Tennessee.
Nick, the crowd is woken up today. I like it. Yes.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad they showed up today. This is when it matters.
Hey, she took my job. She's mixing the teams together. Did you hear that? Iron Raptors.
You got some competition over there,
I
Spencer.
know. She's trying to take my job. Huh? All right. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, you ready? Referees are ready. Nick, you ready?
Absolutely.
Crowd, you ready? Here we go. Autonomous. It didn't get a timer. I don't know what happened there.
I always like watching for if these teams are still going for that autonomous win point, because here it actually doesn't matter. You don't need win points in Elimination Challenge, but typically those autonomouses are just a good autonomous to have, score lots of points.
Hey, this is going to be tough.
Yeah, looking pretty close over here. Lots of reds close to us, lots of blues far from us.
Whew. I think all 4 robots are touching a block, I think, possibly.
Yeah, and that actually de-scores the block, I believe. If you're touching a block of your color, that does not count as being in the goal.
I think red might have the slight advantage. They do have that center goal. And looks like red's going to win autonomous. All right, we're going to start driving. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There we go. I don't know why I don't have a timer up there.
Lots of action over here in this blue corner, loading up on some blue blocks.
Red going to town, feeding that hopper full of red blocks as well.
A lot of these teams have a triangle on the back of their robots, and that's to align themselves with the long goal. And I like seeing the different designs for those. I've seen some polycarb ones, some made of standoffs, some look entirely different altogether, made of C-channels. So I like seeing the different engineering approaches to that good design.
Red still in control of all the goals, it looks like right now, but now blue is coming up there with some more blocks. Also, seconds.
Also the different elevator designs. So we've got some chains with flaps on them. Some of them grab the blocks from the sides and move them up that way. And I've even seen some levers. They'll have a standoff that levers the balls up and into the goal.
Red does have that autonomous win, so they do have a slight advantage.
That can be the make or break, especially in these matches where you're trying to de-score the opponent's goals. There's not a lot of points
seconds
left on the end.
Red still in control of all the goals right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. There we go. Excellent job by both teams.
Now we're looking at quarterfinals match 2, or sorry, a round of 16 match 2-1. On the Blue Alliance over here, we've got the Leprechauns 36830A from Auburn, Alabama, paired with the Blackout Robotics 99040B from Vestavia Hills.
All right, on the Red Alliance from Brentwood, Tennessee, we have 40000A. They are Apogee. And joining forces from them, he is from Columbus, Mississippi, 62449A. He is the Blue Waves. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, ready? Referees are not ready. Referees ready? No. All right, referees are ready. Crowd, are you ready? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. All right, autonomous is underway. Red going right away for those high long goals, and then blue right back there, Nick. Nick, this is going to be close. That center is red and blue there. That's close. And then the long goals, red and blue. Oof. Looks like red is, or we get confirmation, is going to win autonomous. Red's going to win autonomous. All right, we're going to start driving. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Oh, no.
That's a possible tipping action.
Oh, they got
over here.
untangled. Nicely done.
I think there was a rubber band that was stuck on the other team's wing mechanism. Leprechauns going for some scored blocks and the long goal.
Looks like Blue Wave is stuck on the field there. And can they get unstuck? Their partner unstuck. I'm nice.
What makes it tricky with these blocks is that you can't push your color too far to where it puts the other color in the middle. That gives the other team control.
Nick, I think this is going to come down to the last 20 seconds. I mean, this is fierce right here.
These matches really do. It's a game of score and de-score.
Just when I think one color is the advantage, then it comes back, the other color comes back.
The tides can change so quickly with how these long goals work.
Red does have the advantage. There's 20 seconds. Those parking zones are safe. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew, Nick.
That one's going to be close, Spencer.
Whew. Wow. Man, oh man. Do we have a score from that first match? There we go. Red taking down 103-6. Advancing is the #1 seed.
Now, I don't know if you'd believe it. These fields were brand new before we started this tournament. If you look at the middle, you see the decals. Just how many robots have driven over them is enough to start to rip those off.
Well, even the plastic has all these scrapes all over them from their little claw arm mechanism they have, you know.
Right. That polycarb is strong. It's not going to break, but it will scratch. The lightest thing will tear it up.
All right, Nick, you want to introduce the Blue Alliance over here?
Absolutely. On the Blue Alliance, we got 76624S, the Box Bots from Miami, Florida. Going up with them is 57249A Raptor Robotics from Brentwood, Tennessee.
All right, on the Red Alliance, we have from Gainesville, Florida, they are 3131V. Drum roll, please. And joining them from Alexandria, Alabama, they are 20605A. They are First Class.
What are we thinking here? The box raptor versus the first drum?
Drum roll, First Class, please. There is a defending champion of this event in the finals this year, Nick, too, as well.
Oh, wow. Returning. Yes. Very, very interesting.
See if they can be a two-time champion, maybe?
That'd be a fun thing to have. Hang the banners right next to them in the classroom.
Yeah. Heated debate over there on that second match.
Yeah, that was it looked pretty close, so they're probably just making sure all the specifics are nailed down.
Told you that last 20 seconds was crucial. I mean, yes, Red did have the advantage there from the autonomous, but last 20 seconds, everybody was trying to get those long goals and the center goals.
Exactly. Every point matters in this game, especially when lots of de-scoring happens. You can have some low-scoring games here, so every point, every block matters.
So much sweeping going on with the teams trying to get those long goals and sweep those blocks out of their last second and get their blocks in the middle for some extra points there.
I know. These games can change on a dime. I'll see lots of blocks and a long goal and think that team's up, have a good lead, but one sweep of the wing and that's no more.
That's what I was talking about, and that during that match, Red had it, and then the Blue had it control, and then Red had control. All righty. All right, Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Referees are ready. We're going to start autonomous. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
I think Box Bots has a very appropriately named robot. Looks like their design is to intake those blocks and then store them right in the middle of their robot. Lots of volume there.
Autonomous programming, very nice on the Red side over here. They had their autonomous set up perfectly. They got both of those high long goals. And Blue also over there. Oof. Red's going to win autonomous. All righty. We're going to start driving in 3, 2, 1.
Raptor Robotics Goose immediately going for that sweep, trying to de-score the red blocks from that long goal, farthest from me. Box Bots in First Class having a little war over this close long goal.
I think they're just waiting for the either to move. Just one mistake.
Looks like a stalemate almost. They're just keeping the blocks in there.
Looks like First Class is just waiting for the Box Bots to move just a hair and sweep. There they did. And First Class sweeping out. Back and forth volleying there on that top long goal.
Same thing happening in the middle goal now. We got a stalemate over whose blocks are going to be ending up in that lower tier. These robots really don't want to leave each other alone and give the other team a chance to score. It's constant defense and constant offense.
Just like that, blue sweeps the red out of there, that long goal, and now loading in there. Red sweeping back. Oh no, we have two robots that are stuck together. 20 seconds. Drum roll, please. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Wow. Wow. It
like
may
that.
be that center goal is the crucial point right there, Nick.
For sure, for sure.
All right, there we go. That finals match, Blue Waves and Apogee taking down the Leprechauns and Black Robotics 52-38. Blue Waves and Apogee moving on.
Looking ahead at round of 16, 4-1 on the Blue Alliance. We've got 9364A Iron Eagles Avalanche from Brentwood, Tennessee, paired up with 8682N Nighthawks from Covington, Georgia.
And on the Red Alliance from Santa Ana, California, they are 11211X. They are Celsius. And joining them from North Hollywood, California, they are 334W Supernova W. Hopefully, Nick, everybody got their notebooks, did get to put out the notebooks on the tables. And let me tell you, from the notebooks, I kind of glanced at a few of them, but I wasn't a judge. But some of the notebooks, crazy, crazy notebooks. Like details in some of those notebooks. Phenomenal job by these students keeping up with everything that's going on in their program throughout the year.
Yeah, that's what some people don't realize. You can spend hours and hours building a robot, but you also have to put in hours and hours on a good notebook to make it look good, to get all the parts that you need to depict that engineering process and really show the judges that you knew what you were doing when you were building your robot. It's a lengthy process.
Some teams will even have a secretary that'll take notes during the meetings and when they're practicing and stuff like that, and just jotting down in the notebook what they're doing. It's a good idea to have a secretary.
Oh, yeah. No, I've been there before, taking some notes, make sure every idea that you say ends up in that notebook.
I know there was a VEX U team that didn't believe in doing notebooks, and then the one year they finally did a notebook, they got an excellence award.
So, it's a critical part for sure.
Yes. Very intense back-to-back matches there. Could be crucial to the outcome of the match. I don't know. All right, between Celsius, Supernova, Iron Eagles, and Nighthawks, do anybody already have an automatic bid to Worlds yet so far? You guys do? Okay. Anybody else? Okay. So you guys are practicing. They already got a shot to Worlds. That's pretty cool, Nick.
Yeah, it's impressive. So I'm assuming that's a showdown event you've competed in, won a spot that way.
Still, they could add some hardware to their pit area. Just saying. New this year, it's in St. Louis this year, Nick, instead of Dallas. Different venue. Be interesting to see.
Absolutely. I think when I went 3 years ago, I went to Dallas, so I've never been to the St. Louis one.
Yeah. So I've been to Dallas, have not been to St. Louis. Dallas Convention Center was huge. Man, oh man, it was huge.
Oh, you can get lost in there so easily.
Yes.
It's insane that we can build a building that big.
Yes. I have not seen the St. Louis Convention. Mr. Matt Buckley has been. He's seen it, so he said it is very big. So.
Oh, yeah. Got to have lots of space for these teams coming from not only every state in the nation, but other countries across the world for the VEX Robotics Worlds Tournament.
I'm getting a little more nervous. This is intense with the referees still on that field, Nick.
Yeah, making sure every block is counted correctly. I mean, I totally get it, you know. In these matches, it's win or go home, so got to be specific with the details.
I got to do a big shout out to Nick, to Publix, Culver's, Chick-fil-A, helping feed us some food as far as volunteers. Thank you so much to all three of those. Was there somebody I missed food-wise? Can't think of anybody else. Publix, Culver's, Chick-fil-A. So thank you to all three of those supplying some food for us to keep us nourished.
Yes, yes, making sure we stay fed throughout these volunteering hours to make sure this tournament can happen. Big thanks to Renee for going to pick up the food for us.
Yes. It has been nice kind of doing the half days because at Worlds, you're going from like 7 a.m. to like 7 p.m., so it's kind of exhausting, you know, but.
Oh, yeah, a robotics day can get very long very quickly.
Yes.
I have a feeling that this match is going to be close when that score pops up.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I think, if I remember it, was that right? Celsius and First Class together last year, defending champions. So, we'll see. What if they face off in the finals? Oh, it'd be quarterfinals? Gotcha. Defending champion versus defending champion?
Yeah, certainly an interesting match to watch.
We're still waiting to see if First Class was victorious over there with drum roll, please.
We've got both of these Red Alliance teams from California. Quite the haul to get here. We're glad y'all are here.
They said yesterday or the day before, they said the Santa Ana winds are real.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then you got North Hollywood. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah, all kinds of fun.
Can you just imagine the competitions in California with all the teams that are in California?
Oh, I'm sure they've got some huge stuff going on over there.
It won't pop up until after this match, most probably. Okay. There we go, Nick. Wow. Drum roll, please. And first class advancing by 1 point.
Incredible.
Wow. Now we know what the controversy was all about. 1 point.
They wanted every single block counted, and that's what it came down to. 1 single point.
So one defending champion advances. Let's see if the other defending champion will advance, or will we have an upset? Nick, I saw you flying the drone earlier. Were you going to send that in to VEX or REC for footage?
We'll try to make a little compilation.
Sweet.
Some nice shots of our event here.
Yes.
It's
They
always
love
fun
to
to look
showcase those at Worlds. They like to play the videos of all the events that happen, so that'd be great.
Yeah, it's fun to get the bird's eye view of everything that's going on here.
All right, here we go. Are we ready? Red Alliance, Blue Alliance, are you ready? Referees are ready now? All right, here we go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Number 5 versus number 12. Two, 1. Oh.
Looks like that middle goal is split pretty even. This one's going to be close.
Looks like red is going to win autonomous. Blue knocked a block out of the field. Automatic goes to red. All right, we're going to start driving. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Four similar robots right here, Nick. I mean, they are very intense, very quick, very fast.
Yeah, these drivetrains must get hot very quickly. They're driving around, zipping around, forward, backward. Some of these teams have fans that they'll set their robot on after the match to make sure everything's cool, ready for the next one.
As of right now, red does have control. As of right now, they do have the autonomous win. Let's see if it stays that way with 1 minute left. 1 minute remains. Blue trying to go for a sweep. Red was trying to sweep, but blue was right there to sweep back.
We've got 30 seconds left in this match. Another thing to watch out for is the 20-second mark. That's when these park zones get protected.
Parking zones are protected, like you said. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Whew.
There's a pile of robots over here on the blue side. See if any of those get counted as parks. Seen surprisingly few teams go for the park at the end of the match. It seems like they like to fight to the very last second, trying to get those blocks scored.
Do you think the blue got a double park over there? Is very close to it.
It'll be close. They're very much piled up over there.
Red was going for all the blocks there, trying to take advantage of that as blue was going to park. Blue did win autonomous, but, I mean, red won autonomous, but could be the difference. There is that score from drumroll, please, in first class. Moving on. All right, Nick, you want to introduce the Blue Alliance for this next match?
The Blue Alliance, we've got 35016Z Aero skid marks from Arab, Alabama, going up with 36830Z Edge Robotics from Auburn, Alabama. Got locals on this team.
And on the Red Alliance, we have from Covington, Georgia, they are 8682A Apollo. And joining them from Diamond Bar, California, 1658S. They are practice years 2.5. 2.5, 2.5. You guys ready over here, Red Alliance? Red Alliance is having fun. Ready. Blue Alliance, you ready? Referees are ready. Crowd, are you ready? Here we go, autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Red a little shocked that their autonomous won this work this time, Nick.
Impressive number of blocks that got scored there.
Very close here.
I saw over here on 35016Z, their robot put some blocks into the goal, waited a little bit, and then shoved them, almost as if they're anticipating some goals to be putting, some blocks to be put in from the other side.
Red's gonna win autonomous. Has every match Red won autonomous?
I think so.
So far. Let's see if it stays that way. All right, we're gonna start driving. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
35016Z immediately going for those match loads, trying to get those in, while 36830Z blocking the goal. Trying to play some defense over there, keep their balls scored.
Everybody at that long goal on the opposite side of the field. Now Red doing a sweep, trying to clear out those blue on the long goals. One minute remains.
Skid marks in, taking some more blocks, trying to get those scored, encountering some defense from the Red Alliance. Edge Robotics in a stalemate over there with Apollo.
Practice here is so smooth, just sliding those blocks back into the middle of that long goal. Now blue heading to the center of that middle high goal there. "20 seconds. Those parking zones are protected."
Seeing some slight Red advantage right now. They've got
Everybody's at the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Nick, do you think that middle is going to be the deciding factor?
That looked like a game of hungry, hungry hippos if I've ever seen one. All four robots just parked up against there in a square, saying, my block, my block.
There we go. Number 5 seed Celsius and Supernova advancing, defending their championship from last year. Moving on to the next round, Celsius.
We're looking at on the Blue Alliance, Armageddon 8917B from Irving, California, paired up with 9364E Iron Eagles Ember from Brentwood, Tennessee.
And on the Red Alliance, we have both teams from Columbus, Mississippi. They are New Hope Robotics Team F and New Hope Robotics Team A. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? All right, referees ready? Here we go, autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Number 7 versus number 10.
I know on the Red Alliance we've got 2 school teams, so might be beneficial for them. They've got that chemistry locked down if they've been practicing together at school.
Oh.
This looks like a pretty even split. Blue's got the middle goal locked down, but everything else seems to be pretty divided.
Could this be the first time Blue wins autonomous? It is close. This is the first time Blue has won autonomous.
It is a blue win. Good job, Embergeddon.
Could this be an upset in the making? Ladies and gentlemen, here we go driving. 3, 2, 1. Blue right away sweeping there, Nick. Wow.
Quick shout out to the field resetters. And most of these blocks don't even end up scored after the matches, so they've done a great job all day making sure these fields are reset for the next one.
Red and blue getting tangled up over here on the long goal, trying to get control of that.
Armageddon going for the sweep, taking out some red blocks, while Iron Eagles go for the score on the farther goal.
And New Hope A going back to the hopper to get some more red blocks, trying to get control of that long goal.
Armageddon playing some defense right now.
50 seconds left, 50 seconds.
Iron Eagles Ember doing the same, defending that goal. They've got 3 blocks up there, and they do not want any red ones in there.
Blue does have control right now of 3 of the goals so far. 20 seconds, those parking zones are protected.
We'll see if anyone's going to go for a park this match or if they're going to, wow, good sweep on that long goal.
Red trying to get back control of that long goals. 5
seconds.
seconds. 4, 3, 2,
Got some
1,
entanglement.
time.
I think Blue might have just pulled up a park at the end there.
Whew.
Congrats, Armageddon, if that's what just happened.
Could that be an upset in the making? Blue finally winning autonomous. Number 10 taking down number 7. Can that parking last second help them move on to the next round? Let's see. Do we have a score from our last match? There we go. Apollo and Practice Years taking down the number 15 seed, advancing. All right, Nick, you want to introduce the Blue Alliance over here in our next match?
Absolutely. How do you, is yours changed yet? No. Can you queue up the, oh, are you trying to see the score? What is this? This one. Why did it go back to that? Oh, yeah, well, it was 7. There we go. We've got on the Blue Alliance 8448X Team Rocket from Mountain Brook, Alabama, going up with 40,000 E Equinox from Brentwood, Tennessee.
And on the Red Alliance, we have both teams from California. They are from Irvine, California. They are 7899X Rolling Robot Stingrays. And from Cupertino, California, they are 12478X Bobionics.
The starting locations this year are very simple. It's touching the bar and not touching anything else. So I can appreciate that from someone who is running skills. It's not hard to see if someone's in a valid starting position.
All right, Red Alliance, you ready over here? Blue Alliance, you ready? Referees are ready. We are going to start autonomous in 3, 2, 1.
Assuming no violations, it looks like it might be a red autonomous win. Give a nice little bonus to start the match.
All right, we're going to start driving. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Blue might be stuck in that goal over there. It looks like they're trying to get free, but their wing is caught in the top of the long goal. There they go, able to slide out the back.
Bionic Stingrays, very familiar, both from California. They practice over there on the practice field. I saw them earlier.
Looks like Team Rocket is in a stalemate over there with Bobionics.
Are they stuck or are they just gridlocked?
That's some possible pinning over there in the middle. Team Rocket playing some defense. Seems that both teams are using the pinning this game. You can pin, but not for more than 4 seconds. Once that hits 5.
That looks like Bobionics is stuck there. They got unstuck. Nicely done. Bobionics getting pushed around. 20 seconds. Those parking zones are protected. Ten seconds. Blue with a last second sweep there on that long goal. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Wow.
Lots of action right at the end there. I saw a sweep in the long goal at the back. I saw a park.
There we go. Our upset of the day so far, number 10, taking down the number 7 seed, 53-25. Armageddon and Iron Eagles Ember advancing.
There we go. The number 10 seed upsetting the number 7 seed.
Nice.
Alrighty. Looking ahead to round of 16, match 8-1. On the Blue Alliance, we've got 4828X Redux from Montgomery, Alabama. Going up with 32636A triple A's plus AMR from Oxford, Mississippi on the Blue Alliance.
And on the Red Alliance from Suwanee, Georgia, they are 7009X Acceleration. And joining them from Indianapolis, Indiana, 6842V Vicious Vortex.
I believe this is the last match in the round of 16 before we hop into quarterfinals, right?
Correct.
16 teams entered this round, 8 teams will leave.
This is the number 11 seed versus the number 6 seed.
Right.
All right, Red Alliance, are you ready over here? Blue Alliance, you ready over there? Referees are ready. We're going to start autonomous. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. All right, red is going to win autonomous. We're going to start driving. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Redux immediately going for what looked like a sweep. There we go. And Redux has one of these standoff arms that I was talking about. So the way they lift up their blocks into the goals is they intake them, then they sit on top of this lever, and they rotate that lever, which pushes the blocks into the goal.
You hear the teams hollering, D-score, D-score. They're trying to tell their teammate that there is the other colors in one of the goals. We need to D-score them by getting the blocks out of there.
Right, and that's the entire purpose of this wing that we see on almost every robot, is to get in that long goal and sweep out the blocks, because you can't use that wing to goaltend. That's against the rules. You got to use it to be sweeping the blocks out of the goal.
So you'll hear the referee on that saying, goaltending, 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 giving them a warning.
If you're not careful, you can rack up some serious violations for that. Coming up on 30 seconds left in this match.
Red did win autonomous. They do have the slight advantage.
Triple A's going for some scores in that middle goal, getting their intake to go.
5,
Redux collecting some blocks.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Blue trying to do a double park there, but got one. Looks like red trying to park as well. There we go. Number 14 taking down number 3. What? Another upset?
Quite the upset, 14-3.
Wow, Team Rocket and Equinox moving on, taking down Bionics and Rolling Robot Stingrays. 50-28, wow.
It's incredible. I think we're almost ready to start the first match of the quarterfinal rounds. We've got the Blue Alliance 62449A MSMS Blue Waves from Columbus, Mississippi. Paired up with 40,000A Apogee from Brentwood, Tennessee.
And on the Red Alliance, we have from Brentwood, Tennessee, 9364V Iron Eagles Vitality. And joining them also from Brentwood, Tennessee, 57249C Raptor Robotics Joker.
Looks like we've got 3 Brentwood teams in this match, and it appears that they're all from different schools too.
Nice.
What are the odds on that?
Yeah. That's what I like to hear, Nick. That gets me pumped up right there.
Absolutely. Good
When
for
I
the
hear the
teams.
crowd cheering for their teams. I love it.
Lots of energy.
All right, Red Alliance, are you ready over here? Blue Alliance, are you ready over there? Referees are ready. Number 1 versus number 8. Who wants to advance to the next round? Autonomous starts in 3, 2, 1.
Both Apogee and Blue Waves going for those match loader blocks. Trying to put them up during the autonomous period.
Oh. This is going to be close once again, Nick.
Some fierce contest over both of these goals. It looks like all 4 robots right now have their wing dipped into the long goal.
Excellent programming there from the get-go.
Absolutely. Such precision is required to get something like that standoff to fit right in that long goal with no user input.
Red is going to win autonomous. Let's see if that is the difference maker or not. Here we go, and driving in 3, 2, 1.
Apogee and Iron Earl's Vitality already in a little stalemate. Fighting over the middle. Looks like they broke that off. Iron Eagle's not letting up on that defense.
Joker and Blue Waves get into it on the other side of the field. That is
Looks like the red strategy might be playing some man-on-man defense.
Yeah. Less than a minute to go. Nine, 3, 6, 4 V. Iron Eagles Vitality getting a warning of pinning. Tangled up. Let's see. Are all 4 robots tangled? Oh no.
Wow.
35 seconds. Can they untangle each other? There, they broke apart.
There we go. Raptor Robotics got separated from Blue Waves.
This is crazy. This is going to come down to the very last second. Red taking back. Blue sweeping. Oh, my.
Wow.
20
seconds.
seconds.
Left to see if anyone can pull off a park.
Parking zones are protected. 10 seconds. Is this going to be an upset? 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
Wow.
Could that be an upset, Nick? I think somebody loves Wyatt. All right, there we go. Acceleration and Vicious Vortex taking down number 11 Redux and AAA's 37-6. Number 6 seed advances. Nick, that match was intense until the last second.
Yeah.
We're
Both
not even
robots
in the
locked up.
finals yet.
No, we're not even halfway through the quarterfinals. Both teams locked up over there. I think it was Apogee and somebody were
Iron
entangled. For
It just
almost
tells
the
you they
entire
want it
match.
so bad, Nick, they want to advance to the next round.
Right, left it up to those other 2 teams to make sure stuff that happened needed to happen.
All right, let's introduce these next teams here.
Alrighty, on the Blue Alliance, we've got 11211X Excelsius from Santa Ana, California, paired up with 334W Supernova W from North Hollywood, California. Got some far teams on this one.
And the Red Alliance from Gainesville, Florida. They are 3131V. Drum roll, please. And joining them also in the Red Alliance from Alexandria, Alabama, 20605A. First class. These are the two defending champions that they are facing off against each other.
This is that match you were talking about. So one of these guys is going to walk away and move on, and one of them is not.
All right, let's see the score of that so heated. Oh, my. Red with the victory there. I thought for sure blue was going to take it down.
I don't know if that was what they thought was going to happen there at the end.
It was back and forth. Man, oh, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Really came down to those autonomous points and then one block. That's the 11 that made the difference.
Yes, that is true. So the number 1 seed does advance. No upset there. All right. All right, Red Alliance, are you ready over here? Blue Alliance, safety goggles on. Now he's ready. Referees are ready. Crowd, are you ready? Here we go. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Programming. Oh my, this is top of the notch right here. First class knocking out some of their own blocks in that long goal, though.
This is looking pretty even. I think it's going to go to the blue team.
Blue, full control of those long goals, yes. All right, blue's going to win autonomous. Here we go, driving in 3, 2, 1. Number 4 versus number 5.
Got another stalemate going on.
There's 3136V. Drum roll, please. Push and blue out of the way. And first class adding back there to that long goal. Both in a stalemate right now. That is a first class and I don't know who that is. Is that Celsius?
Celsius, yeah.
Red takes control of that. Blue does have the other long goal, though.
That middle goal is constantly changing. It was blue for a while, then it was red for a while. Now it's a mix of both.
You know it's coming down to the last 20 seconds. You know it.
Coming up on only 30 seconds left in this match. Still fighting over that middle goal. Looks like it's still pretty even right now. I see three red blocks in it, 3 blue blocks. Oh, one fell out.
20 seconds. Who wants to advance to the next round?
Oh, and a D score on this long goal. See if anyone's going to try to pull off a park.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
I saw a last-minute park over there from Red. It's up to the judges to see if that's up or not.
There we go. We saw that number 1 take down number 8. We saw that Vitality and Joker advancing.
Going to start the 3rd quarterfinals match here pretty soon. 3rd out of 4. On the Blue Alliance, we've got 8917B Armageddon from Irvine, California, paired up with 9364E Iron Eagles Ember from Brentwood, Tennessee.
And on the Red Alliance from Covington, Georgia, we have 8682A Apollo. And joining them from Diamond Bar, California, they are 1658S. Practice years 2.5. Number 2 versus number 10. We'll see. Have we just had one upset so far, Nick? Just one?
I think just the one, yeah.
Just one. All right. All right, we'll see. Who wants to advance? Apollo wants to advance? All right. Red Alliance, you ready over here? Blue Alliance, are you ready over there? Referees are ready. We're going to start autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Wow. Oh, wow. Ooh. Red has one high goal. Blue, oh my. Red is going to win autonomous though, Nick.
Refs are saying red.
All right, we're going to start driving. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Iron Eagle starting off strong with some blocks in the long goal, only to be swept out by Apollo.
And practice years 2.5 adding more red blocks into their shoot there, putting them back into play.
Apollo going for some more blocks, possibly in the middle goal, encountering lots of defense.
That is practice year so smooth in that long goal.
Iron Eagles and Apollo, yep, locked up.
Same over here on this side. Practice years and 8917 and B Armageddon locked up.
Quite the sweep from Armageddon. I don't know if you saw that. Cleared out that goal in a matter of nanoseconds.
Red does have control right now, but you know that's going to change at any minute.
Red's playing some incredible defense in this match.
"20 seconds. Those parking zones are protected. "10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
No, Blue's going for a double park there. Hard to see if they got it off or not.
Ooh.
It's possible.
Yes. Will it be enough to help them to advance for the upset? There is, I don't know if that's necessarily an upset. Number 5 taking down number 4. Defending champion Celsius takes down the other defending champion First Class, 58-30. Number 5 advances over, drum roll please, in First Class. Celsius and Supernova W advance.
Add one to the upset counter today.
Yes.
Looking ahead at quarterfinals match 4-1, the final quarters-finals match of the day on the Blue Alliance, 7009X Acceleration, paired up with 6842V Vicious Vortex.
And over here on the Red Alliance from Brentwood, Tennessee, I have 40,000 in Equinox, joining forces with 8448X Team Rocket. Red Alliance, are you ready? Red Alliance, you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Wait.
They're not ready. Fun facts. Try the other report.
Who wants to be the one is right, yeah. That's right. Whatever it takes to move to the next round is right. All right. Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance is ready. Referees are ready. Who wants to make it to the next round? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Autonomous is underway. Looks like blue knocked a block out, so red's going to automatically win. Red? Blue knocked it out. So red's going to win autonomous. Red's going to win autonomous. We're going to start driving. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. How crucial is that, Nick, to win autonomous, do you think?
Oh, incredible. We've seen a lot of these games have been more or less than a 10-point difference, and so those 10 points come from autonomous.
But sometimes in your program, that's a simple mistake, trying to grab those blocks out of the chute, the humper there, and it could just go flying out, you know?
Yeah, can't always predict that. Sometimes it's just an honest mistake.
Blue trying to go for a sweep over here on this long goal. Red also.
Acceleration is looking to play some defense on that long goal, blocking out Team Rocket from scoring, even though they're full of blocks.
Excellent job by Team Rocket, having all those blocks in their hands ready to go to drop down that chute.
On the far side, it looks like we got some contest over that goal. Each robot is trying to outmaneuver the other.
This is a number 6 versus 14 seed. Red with autonomous. That's not good when you hear that. 10 seconds. I don't have intake. It's not good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Could that be another upset? Let's see what the score tallies to be. There we go, Nick. Number 2 versus number 10. Number 2, Apollo and Practice Years advance, taking down number 10, Armageddon Iron Eagles Ember. Don't forget, teams, to stick around. We have a whole table full of awards after finals match. Last match, there was a whole table full of awards, so you could get one of those pretty cool trophies over there.
We're almost ready to move on to the semifinal round. Semifinal has 2 matches. That's 4 alliances, 8 teams left in this tournament. Go ahead and introduce our Blue Alliance over here. We got 11211X Excelsius from Santa Ana, California. Going up with 334W Supernova W from North Hollywood, California.
And on the Red Alliance from Brentwood, Tennessee, we have 57249C. They are the Raptor Robotics Joker. And joining them also from Brentwood, Tennessee, 9364V Iron Eagles Vitality.
Winner of this match will go on to play in the finals for a chance at tournament champion.
No pressure, no pressure. Number 1 versus number 5. Good. She said, "Are you nervous?" No. Number 1 seed with a little scare in that last match there, Nick.
Yeah.
Almost. But they pulled out the win there.
They did, and that's all that matters. All you need is that win to move on. Doesn't matter what the score is.
Iron Eagles and Raptor Robotics Joker Vitality coming together to face the defending champion of the SCORE Showdown of 2025 last year, Celsius. Whole different game, though. Whole different game. Different robots. am glad to have all the teams from California that came here. Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, Florida, Indiana.
I'd be pretty stressed out putting my my robot at an airplane.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's teams that I will ask. You know, we had the elementary showdown at Great Wolf, and so there was teams from Canada, California, Washington. So I would ask them, like, what do you do with your robot? Some of them would put them on their carry-on suit of the bag and carry it on the plane, and I'm like, I would be scared to death because those robots are a little more flexible and not steel like this, you know.
Right, yeah, the plastic IQ bots definitely can fit in a carry-on, but a little worrisome. These robots, not so much. I think you'd be
Yes.
pretty hard-pressed to put a V5 robot in a carry-on. So
Yes.
I'm assuming these teams pack them up in a nice little case and put them under the plane.
Like, how do you get past security with that too? Like, you got this big box and you got a robot in there. Like, TSA, what did they
Right,
say?
I'm sure it looks a little suspicious, a giant box of metal and electronics.
Yes. What are you doing with this big box? I'm going to a robotics competition.
In Alabama?
Yeah, they're like, Alabama? Once again, big shout out to Hyundai being a sponsor, SCORE for having us here. Thank you again for being a sponsor and having us here. I did do the food earlier. I did Culver's and Publix and Chick-fil-A for giving us food, keeping us alive. And I forgot Sound Source this morning. Nick, they make us sound great. Big shout out to Sound Source and the music and making us sound good. Thank you so much to Sound Source.
All the lights, all the curtains, all the towers.
Yes.
Thanks to Sound Source for the setup, making sure all that works.
Make sure you get your picture over there with the showdown lights over there. Those are really cool. Make sure you get your picture with your team robot over there before you leave, before they're gone.
I've seen some teams will get their picture, post it on Instagram, and they'll tag SCORE. So
Oh,
that's always fun.
hashtag SCORE, yeah.
We try to repost you if you tag us.
Several teams have been getting warnings before matches, Nick. What are some of those warnings? It's of goalkeeping, or what are some of those warnings you're hearing?
I'm assuming it's mostly goalkeeping. That's the thing I've seen the most in these matches, that teams will have their wing down inside the long goal while a team is trying to score, and that's definitely something you cannot do.
Gotcha. I think there was a possible parking zone violation earlier. Maybe they had something to do with it earlier, but
Yeah, that too.
yeah.
You got to be careful. 20 seconds, those park zones are protected. You can't be preventing people from parking.
It is interesting, too, with these parking zones, how they have the raised lip this year. Makes it a little more difficult to get your robot up and over that lip.
Definitely, you've got to have some kind of a sled, maybe a piece of polycarbonate, maybe a piece of cut metal that lets you get up and over that, or else your robot's not getting over.
True. Has anybody toured Auburn University campus while you've been here? Anybody? Anybody? No? No? Have you gone out and eat somewhere?
Mom went here.
Your mom went to school here? All right. Shout out to hashtag mom. Yes. What did she get her degree in?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. She got her degree from Auburn, though. Okay. Did you guys take a tour, go to eat somewhere in Auburn? Did you just stay in the hotel room? He's too locked in. He's not answering questions. Oh, goodness. Brentwood, Tennessee. Tell me, where is it in location of the state? Do you know? Just south of Nashville. Okay, gotcha. All right. Been through there. I travel 65 all the way up to my home state of Indiana. So I go 65 all the way up.
Looks like 11211X Excelsius has got a fan over here, keeping their motors cool before the match starts, making sure they're in prime condition.
I got to ask Celsius and Supernova W, are you guys fans of In-N-Out Burger? Okay, good. Phew. All right. I'm a fan, too. We don't have any over on this side of the Mississippi just yet.
I've heard rumors.
Yes.
I hope they're true. But
Tennessee is getting one. They have a distribution. Is it open? They got one. Oh, we got to go to Tennessee.
Yeah. I think
So
we need
with
a
that-
SCORE field trip for some burgers.
That is my
In-N-Out.
number one trip when I go to Dallas. Has got to go in and out. So I don't know in St. Louis if they have one or not. I'll have to see. I just love In-N-Out Burger. I don't know what it is. Because we don't have it, I guess. That's why I love
Yeah,
it.
you always want the things you don't have. .334W, making sure that their compressed air is topped off. Got to have those pneumatics in tip-top condition. Make sure you got 100 PSI of pressure in there.
All right. Now we are good to go to finals. Who wants to advance? Red Alliance, are you guys ready? Blue Alliance, ready? Referees are ready. We're going to start autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Number 1 versus number 5. Who will advance to finals? Ooh. Looks like blue might have the upper hand there, Nick.
Yeah, Excelsius going for those blocks and then protecting them once they're in.
Blue is going to win autonomous. All right. We are going to start driving in 3, 2, 1.
Blue, don't bulky. Blue, don't bulky.
Back and forth, volleying back and forth, red and blue in those long goals. That is Vitality getting tangled up, pushing around Celsius.
Seen a very similar thing in this match. Each robot has picked a man-on-man defense, and they're just sticking with that.
One minute remains. 1 minute remains.
Supernova almost able to squeeze a block in there, encountering defense.
This is going to come down to the last 20 seconds again, Nick. Who's going to get those last blocks in there? Blue does have the advantage. They have the autonomous win.
That might make all the difference here.
20 seconds. Those parking zones are safe.
Supernova still running around, just trying to get their blocks in the goal.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Wow.
Boy, is that one going to be close.
All right, there we go. Number 6 taking down number 14, Acceleration and Vicious Vortex taking down Team Rocket and Equinox 55-22 to advance.
Number 3 on the upset counter today.
True. Number 1 versus number 5, trying to advance to the finals. They're pacing back and forth, tallying up on their phones, seeing what the score is. Very close. A little nervous on both sides, red and blue. Do you think the pressure of being number 1 is a little more intense trying to advance to finals?
Well, I know there was a curse of the number 1 seed for a while there.
Yes.
A couple of years in a row where the number 1 seed was not able to pull off tournament champions.
Yes. And the defending champion Celsius, also the pressure on them as well, trying to get back to the final match.
Right,
A lot
trying
of
to live
pressure.
up to that.
They were on the skill to match before, so they have a quick turnaround. They were quarterfinals 4, so they're finishing up sizing. It's gonna be 20 minutes. So. Yeah, you wanna go get zombies too? I'm right here. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it real quick.
Carter, do you think Obby 2 could win in a 1v2 match versus these two teams?
I don't think so. They're gonna get the 2 high goals probably.
Yeah, a 1v2 is going to be very hard to do in this game.
How many Albee teams are there for the Auburn University? Is there 2?
2.
2, okay. Is Albee 1 or Albee 2? Which is better?
2.
Oh, 2. Do either one of them have bids to Worlds yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. When is their next competition?
January 31st in the Student Activity Center.
Oh, it's here.
It's here.
So we have a VEX shoe competition. How many teams are coming to that competition, do you know?
I believe we have 14 signed up right now.
14 signed up so far. What different universities are coming?
We have University of Central Florida, Byron, I believe, South Carolina,
Okay.
and Purdue is not going to be there.
UAB?
UAB.
Okay.
Let's see, who else? Of course,
Albee
will
1
be
and
there.
Albee 2. Okay. UAB has a team. I didn't know they had a team.
It started this
So
year.
new. Oh, just started this year. All right. Oh, okay, good.
Looks like the Blue Alliance is getting prepped for this match, the last semifinal match of the day. The winner of this match will play the winner of the previous match in the finals. On the blue alliance, we've got 7009X Acceleration from Sewanee, Georgia, paired up with 6842V Vicious Vortex for Indianapolis, Indiana.
And on the red alliance from Covington, Georgia, they are A682A. They are Apollo. And joining them from Diamond Bar, California, 1658S Practice Years 2.5. Really think number 2 versus number 6. I'm not a fortune teller, but I really think it's going to come down to programming here. All 4 teams, phenomenal programming right from the get-go. We'll see who wins the battle here at the get-go.
Yeah, some of these matches we've seen the blocks will get put in the long goals during autonomous, and then the entire strategy will be just to protect them, even though if it's only 2 or 4 blocks. All that matters is that you have more than the other team. I think Acceleration's bot has a Flash, like the Flash superhero Lego figure on their robot. Very fitting for their name, Acceleration.
You got until April for Worlds, though. End of April is Worlds. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You got Georgia states. You got California states. When is your state competition? March. February 27th? 2 weeks from now. Okay. Gotcha. When is y'all's state competition? February 7th? March 17th? Is it still at the big, it does, yeah, Lucas Oil. It's huge there. I've seen the videos, Nick. It's big.
That's a big stadium.
Yes. Yours is in San Diego? And where is it, the convention center, or where is it in San Diego, the state competition? Okay, gotcha. Georgia, is it in Atlanta? McDonough. Okay, where in McDonough? Ola. Okay. All right. All right. Gotcha. I think my boss, my wife, might be there at the Georgia one. We'll see. Yes. Oh, maybe she won't be there. Oh, no, wait. When was yours? Oh, it's February 7th. Yeah. Yeah. Got Mississippi, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama state championships coming up. If they don't win here, they could possibly go on to win their state championship as well and still get a bid to go to Worlds.
That's the great thing about a showdown comp, is that this is not the last chance.
Yeah. Heated debate over there, number 1 versus number 4 or 5 they were. Trying to advance to final match. Let's see what all that debate was about. Wow, that was, I had it up there. There we go. Number 1 survives, taking down number 5 seed by 1 point. Can you believe that, Nick?
That's incredible. See, they had one more block scored on the red side, one more control of each lower and upper goal, but the blue had an auton, which balanced it out almost.
That is 2 scares for number 1 seed, Iron Eagles and Raptor Robotics Joker and Vitality. Still the number 1 seed survives to finals.
Now, the exciting thing about these finals matches, so the winner of this match will play the winner of that last match, which was the number 1 seed, I believe.
Yes.
In a series of 3 finals matches. It's going to be a best of 3 finals.
Do you think it's more pressure driving, more pressure building, more pressure competing, more pressure notebook? What do you think the most pressure cooker is?
I got to say driving. You know, everything that can be done has to be done during the match. You know, you could build the best robot ever, but if it just sits there, you know, you're not going to win matches. So
True.
There's a lot you have to do, a lot you have to be looking at, a lot of call-outs that you have to hear. So
True.
It's a very tricky job.
I would think the building would be like the most pressure on me because I'd want to build like the best robot that takes care of everything, you know, but it's not possible, but that would be the most pressure to me.
Definitely. I would say the difference maker is the time, you know. When you're building, you have hours and hours to make that right, but you've got 2 minutes in a match to ensure that you need to do what you need to do.
All right. We have the referees in place. All right, Red Alliance, are you ready over here? Blue Alliance, you ready over there? Referees are ready. Who wants to make it to the last match? Here we go, autonomous in 3, 2, 1.
It's going to be close.
Nick, I said that programming is going to come down to that program for the autonomous win there. Looks like blue is going to be victorious for the autonomous. All right, we're going to start driving. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Looks like acceleration accidentally pushed the blue block slightly too hard, and they went out the other side trying to defend those goals. Vicious Vortex getting pinned over in the corner.
Red going to town, 1658S. They are going to town, adding more red blocks into that feeder there. That is acceleration and practice years going at it on this long goal. The number 6 versus the number 2 seed.
See if Blue wins this. It will not be number 1 and 2 in the finals. It'll be 1 and 6. If Red wins this, it will be 1 and 2 seed.
Volley and back and forth. Blue does
team
win that.
Sweeping blocks out of that goal.
The center goal is kind of tied 2-2 to 20 seconds. Parking zones are protected. Now
A lot
Red.
of fight over that middle goal.
Oof, back and forth. 3, 2, 1, time.
Wow. And a park from each side.
Red might have just done it.
Who is going to play against the number 1 seed in the finals matches?
Don't forget, teams, to clean up your pit area. Make sure you get all your belongings, all your trash. Please place it into a trash can. If not, we will have to clean it up afterwards. Be sure to get all your controllers, all your batteries, all your pieces. Save them or put them in the trash, one of the two, whatever you don't want. Any stickers, any paraphernalia on the tables back there in the pit area, please be sure to clear it out. Don't leave any food.
All right, set the clock 40 minutes. You're gonna talk.
When both teams are talking to their refs, Nick, what do you think they're pleading their case for over there?
My best guess would be certain things that happened during the match. They're saying, oh, this team did such and such. You know, that's got to be a violation. So these refs have to decide what was and what wasn't a violation and talk
Gotcha.
these teams through the rules.
Gotcha, gotcha. Like I said, I wasn't fortune telling, but I did say that at the beginning it was going to be all about the programming, and Blue did win autonomous, so they had the slight advantage there at the beginning.
This is true. This is true.
I will say all the teams have been talking to the referees after match, not yelling, not arguing, trying to get a precise decision there, see what was the decision there. I do appreciate that. Very, very excellent behavior on all teams.
Yes, some very respectful competitors, and we always appreciate that.
Yes.
Just trying to make sure all the scores are right because this is when it matters.
Yes. And you see, too, Nick, the teams are waiting. They have not touched their robots. They have not taken anything off the field until the referees give them the okay, because one team has a rebuttal, the other team has a rebuttal. You know, they're talking with the referees. So all 4 teams have left their robots on the field. Nicely done by all teams.
Might have a little bit of downtime between this match and the next so that that team that does win can
Has
repair
some
their
time.
robot, cool down the motors, reset their code, do all the things before the finals matches, because as we know, the finals matches are the most important match you can play here today.
Hey, you know what?
We're gonna sell them for $10.
Yeah.
But
I do.
all right, we got it. We got it.
Wait.
Rubber banded. And then
I guess, Nick, we have some T-shirts to throw out to the crowd. What should we make the crowd do to get a T-shirt up there?
I think you should go crazy if you want a T-shirt.
Yes, all right.
We're getting those wrapped up right now, and then maybe we'll throw a few T-shirts to some lucky fans.
Don't you wish we had like a T-shirt cannon like they do at football games?
Next year, we'll have to build a little pneumatic cannon. Kellen
Yes.
said he'll build it.
Oh, that is true. They do have one at Worlds, yes. There he goes.
Oh,
wow,
wow.
nice. Oh, wow.
Quite the throw. Got a few more
That was a
coming
throw.
out. Who wants a T-shirt?
Nice.
Nice. Good catch. Oh, John.
Oh.
Who wants a T-shirt? There we go. Got some SCORE Auburn, a Showdown shirt. Some nice merch.
Did we get a save score from that match? Or we're still debating?
Alrighty, looks like these teams are going to get ready for a finals match. Cool off the motors, pump up the pneumatics, recharge the batteries.
Will be, like you said, a best of 3 matches.
Still waiting on that score from the last one.
Still
So we talk
debating.
this out with the judges, with the refs, see what's going on.
Brentwood Schools, where is your state championship? In Clarksville, how far away is that from you? Like an hour, okay. Clarksville, Tennessee, going to hold the state championship there. Is wait a minute. The signature event there in Tennessee. You'd have another signature event there in Tennessee. What was it? Did you have one? Smoky, yeah. Bristol, that's right, yeah. Yes. Did you guys go to either one of those? Bristol, okay, and Smoky. Is the Smoky in Gatlinburg or in Pigeon Forge area? Gotcha. Next month, okay. Oh, really? Oh, there's a VEX U competition in Bristol as well. Oh, okay. How far away is Bristol from here? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Fun, always fun going to Tennessee. Always get to see volunteers at Worlds as well from different states, different countries. I always love talking to different people. Always fun from different states and teams and coaches and volunteers. They always can use volunteers. If you make it to St. Louis this year and you want to volunteer, definitely reach out to the REC Foundation. They will be looking for volunteers at Worlds. Is that official? There we go. Number 2 takes down number 6. Apollo and Practice Years advancing over acceleration and Vicious Vortex. So number 1 versus number 2.
1 and 2, yeah. The top 2 seeds made it all the way to the finals. No upsets for either of them.
So we got 5 minutes. We're giving him 5 minutes to get set, reloaded. As you guys are pacing over here, number 1 seed, what are you guys thinking? What is going through your mind right now? The finals first match. What are you thinking?
We're just trying to stay calm, you know, play our best.
Stay calm. I love it. Stay calm. You on the floor. Huh? You're laying down here. Are you sleeping or are you trying to calm your nerves? What's going on here? What are you thinking?
A little bit of both.
All right. He's just trying to relax. He doesn't want to pace. I see. I feel you. I would be a little nervous, number 1 seed versus number 2 seed. All 4 teams very competitive, Nick.
Very much so. Maybe next year we'll put some cots here for finals matches. During the breaks, I can take a quick nap.
I gotta be like them. I gotta look over here at the hardware table. Let's take a look. You got Design Award, Innovate Award, Think Award, Amaze Award, Create Award, Judges Award, Robot Skills Award, Build Award, Sportsmanship Award, Tournament Champions both get a trophy, and then the granddaddy of them all, the Excellence Award. So your tournament champions and your Excellence Award, automatic bids going to Worlds.
Yep, and that's what teams are definitely here to compete for. Yeah, lots of hardware here, though. Lots of Nights awards to be given out here in maybe 30 minutes or so. So stick around. Don't go home quite yet.
You know, out of all the awards, I think the toughest one will be the Sportsmanship Award because we've had some phenomenal teams that have showed great sportsmanship, whether they're shaking hands after the match, giving high fives, fist bumps. That's a lot of teams.
This is absolutely true, yeah. Lots of good respect here shown today. Respect for the game.
Yes.
Respect for SCORE. Respect for their competitors and their teammates.
True.
Exactly what we look for. We really appreciate it.
We got 2 minutes left there about before we get started. It's kind of ironic, this song. This is going to be the best day of their life, whether they get a bid to Worlds or not, huh?
It will be for one of these teams for sure.
Yes.
Well, 3 of these teams at least.
It is good to hear, though, even if they don't advance here to Worlds, that there's other competitions, events that they still have competing, signature events that they're still going on. So they have other opportunities, like we said, to compete.
Yeah, I know there's definitely teams here that this is not their first showdown event, so or signature event. So they've got they've had chances. They've got this chance. There'll be more chances at signature events, and all the state events across the country. So yeah.
One of the things I was trying to think, if there was not a state that did not have a team in the U.S., but I think Alaska may be the only one that I can think of maybe that doesn't have a team, because I remember one year there was a Hawaii team, and so imagine we were talking about flying from Hawaii with your robot to the U.S. all the way to Dallas, Texas, and I remember when I was judging, that is so intense, judging, asking these little kids, you know, questions. And it was a girls' team several years ago, and they actually flew over, and their robot got destroyed in the process flying over. So they had like 24 hours to put their robot back together. But the good thing was they had their notebook where they had everything written down. So that is one of those successful stories where they had their notebook and their team was able to put it back together. Some of those stories I love to hear. But any other states you can think of, Nick, that I know Alaska, any other states you can think of don't have a team?
I haven't heard of any. I didn't know about the Alaska thing until you said that, so.
Yeah.
On the note of teams traveling with their robots on planes, some people will buy a plane seat for their robot.
Some teams buy a plane seat. Oh, just for the robot. What would the stewardess say? Buckle up your robot, please? Like, what would you do? Like, do they have to take their battery and their brains out of the robot and the seat, or can they leave it in the seat, I wonder?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just can't leave it in the robot, I wonder. How would they get past TSA with that?
You can take, I think it's up to 100,000 milliamps worth of battery on an airplane.
Oh, yeah, phones and all. Yeah. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
So I don't know how many VEX batteries that equates to, but yeah.
Did you guys fly or drive? Drove, okay. I knew they flew, and then I think Covington drove.
I think I can go ahead and introduce the Blue Alliance. First of all, congratulations for making it this far. On the Blue Alliance, 8682A Apollo from Covington, Georgia. Paired up with 1658S Practice Years 2.5 from Diamond Bar, California. Congrats on making it to the finals, guys.
And the #1 seed from Brentwood, Tennessee, they are 9364V Iron Eagles Vitality. And joining them also on the Red Alliance from Brentwood, Tennessee, 57249C, they are Raptor Robotics Joker.
Got quite the squad over there. Got a fan club over there behind the barriers at the practice fields.
Let's do a little taste here, shall we, Nick? Do you think the Blue Alliance is going to win the first match? Do you think the Red Alliance is going to win the first match? Ooh, that's kind of
It's pretty
there.
split, you know. They're more concentrated over there, but there's some lots of blue fans spread out throughout the audience.
True. Like I said in the last match, programming. Who will win autonomous right from the get-go? that could be a deciding factor in the first match. We will see.
Yeah, there's so many ways that can go, so many sensors, so many different ways you can code your robot. Trying to find the best possible combination is a very hard task.
Trying to see where she is. Where is she? Oh. Where? She has some more t-shirts for sale, $10 each. I lost her. If you still want to get a t-shirt, they're 10. Okay. There she is. There she's waving. If you still want to get a t-shirt, they're $10. She still has a few t-shirts left. I don't know what size that she has because we were trying to throw all of them out. Carol from REC Foundation. Was I right in telling them to go to www.rec for volunteering? Was that correct? Yes. If they want to volunteer at Worlds or any signature events, they can reach out to the signature event and email them if they would like to volunteer. Always looking for volunteers at signature events, Worlds, states even. Several different states represented here. I see you guys have, let's see, Speedway signature event. Where was that? Is it Indianapolis? Was it on the Indianapolis 500 track? Oh, right next to it. That's cool. That's cool. All right, first finals match. Who wants the first match? Red Alliance, are you ready over here? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Referees are ready. Crowd, are you ready for the first finals match? Here we go, autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Nick, as I said, autonomous is a big factor, and it looks like blue is going to win autonomous, number 2 seed. All right, we're going to start driving in 3, 2, 1.
Blue making sure they have control of that long goal. Keeping their blocks in the middle. They want that control zone. Lots of extra points to be made there.
Reds still have possession of their blocks over here and there, waiting to go, and now getting them out of the hopper. There they go. Now feeding him onto the field, 9364V. Now red heading to the center. Blue with control on the top there for right now.
Apollo using those blocks to push the red ones out.
Less than a minute.
Apollo and Iron Eagles fighting over that middle goal, specifically the lower tier.
Joker was trying to load some more on there. And sweeping last second, get rid of those blue blocks. Now fighting over there.
Practice years 2.5, trying to make sure that the red cannot get control of the farther long goal. Sliding a blue block in there.
Vitality adding some more to that center upper goal. 20 seconds, those parking zones are protected.
We'll see if anyone's going to go for a park here. Apollo's still going after that middle goal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Time.
Did you see that sweep at the end?
Wow.
Very well executed.
Was that like 1.25 seconds left on the clock, it looked like?
Not a lot, I'll tell you that.
Blue with the advantage, winning autonomous. And then blue right out the gate, sweeping those upper goals, getting control. Both defending those. Red took over the center. Nick, look, there's a blue block there stacked. Anything crucial about that blue block on that lower goal there?
Yeah, I have not seen that all day, but that's not going to be any points because it's definitely not inside the goal.
True. So red has control of that center goal. Blue has the upper goals, it looks like.
And red might have a parked robot. Yeah, I think red's got a parked robot, so might come down to the wire here.
Just a reminder, there are T-shirts, a sale up there still for $10 if you want to get one to have to represent you were actually at this event. Kind of like the fellas are sporting their hoodies over there with this Speedway on there. Pretty cool. And the teams supporting other events as well, signature events. $10 in the stands, T-shirts for sale still. Get them before they're gone. This is finals match number 1. This is the best out of 3.
See, that's the great part. No matter what the outcome of this match is, either team can still take home that trophy.
So if blue wins this match, then we go to finals match number 2. If red wins match number 2, then we go to finals match number 3. But if blue wins the finals match number 1 and finals match number 2, then it will be over. Let's see. And there we go. Blue takes down Apollo and Apprentice Years, Vitality and Joker, 51-40. Autonomous was a key factor again.
Absolutely. One more block from the blue team and an autonomous bonus.
All right, we're going to give them 5 minutes to reload, and then we'll come back to the second match.
Okay, everyone, while we are waiting for our next finals match, we're going to start some of our celebration and give out 2 awards real quickly here. Our 2 awards, the first we are going to start with is the Judges Award. Oh, yeah. I'm also actually would like very quickly to introduce Mary Lou Ewald. She is the director of COSAM Outreach. She is the reason we are all here, and we just finally got her to actually come out and show her face. So if we could give her a quick round of applause. The Judges Award, first award today, is presented to a team that is deserving of special recognition. Judges consider several criteria for this award, including exemplary effort and perseverance at the event, team accomplishments, or other attributes that may not fall under existing award categories. For this year's Judges Award, the judges were impressed with the students' passion for learning and motivation for continuous improvement. The Judges Award is presented to team number 14338A, featuring the amazing Abigail from Control-Alt-Delete, Lebanon, Tennessee. And one more real quick before our next match. The Sportsmanship Award is presented to a team that earned the respect and admiration of the volunteers and other teams at the event. This team is courteous, helpful, and respectful to everyone at the event. This team is a model for all to follow, as team members exemplify the spirit of friendly collaboration and cooperation. The Sportsmanship Award is presented to team number 8448G, the Wingmen from Mountain Brook High School. Go ahead and get the next ones up. They're going to come down. They'll be in a minute. We'll take a picture of them. Get that to, oh, there you go. Get that to Nick.
All right, who's ready for the second finals match?
How many?
Blue has called a timeout.
Blue timeout.
Blue has called a timeout. So, some more awards to give away during the timeout. Say, Nick, we saw the Sportsmanship Award. Excellent job by Wingman. They were always giving high fives and congratulating everybody before the match, after the match. So Matt Buckley is going to take it away with some more awards.
And with that timeout, we have some time for some more awards. The Create Award is presented to a team whose robot incorporates the most creative engineering solution to the challenges of this season's game. This team demonstrates a highly creative engineering process and methodology, and this team shows ambitious and creative approaches to gameplay. The Create Award is presented to team number 40,000A Apogee from Brentwood Community Robotics. While we wait for the rest of the team to show up for a photo, the Build Award is presented to a team that has built the most durable and robust robot. The robot is reliable on the field and holds up under rigorous competition. The robot design shows attention to safety and detail. The Build Award is presented to team number 57249A, Raptor Robotics Goose from Ravenwood High School. And the Amaze Award. The Amaze Award is presented to a team that has built a consistently high-scoring and competitive robot. The robot shows high-quality construction, and the robot programming is effective, successful, and consistent. The Amaze Award is presented to team number 6842V, Vicious Vortex, from Park Tudor School, Indianapolis, Indiana.
All right, the timeout is over.
Looks like we're going to queue up finals match number 2. Welcome back out. 8682A Apollo from Covington, Georgia. And their alliance partner, 1658S Practice Years 2.5.
And joining us from the Red Alliance, the #1 seed from Brentwood, Tennessee, they are 9364V Iron Eagles Vitality. And joining them also from Brentwood, Tennessee, they are 57249C Raptor Robotics Joker.
Right now, you'll see teams lining up their robots for autonomous. And they can use devices to do this. I see 8682A has some C channels that they fashion to a square. So that puts their robot the exact right distance away from the wall. And the 1658S
has a piece of cardboard?
With cardboard, yeah. Perfectly legal.
Yes, yes, yes.
Very recyclable.
What? Red called a timeout.
We got a red timeout. Gives them 3 minutes to prepare their robot.
So, talk about the pressure cooker. Do you think the pressure is more on blue to win the second match, or do you think the pressure is more on red to win the second match?
In my personal opinion, I think the pressure's on red here. If they don't win this, it's over.
Yeah. And being the #1 seed.
Yeah, definitely some pressure there.
It all boils down to autonomous programming. Every match in the finals has down to autonomous programming. Some matches have been won not so much by the autonomous win point, but I think it's going to all boil down to that. We'll see.
Now, learning how to make a good autonomous is a great skill. I mean, everything, even in the real world, engineering, everything is about automation, making sure sensors line up correctly, making sure you can do things with your motors.
We got some time for some more awards. Here's Mr. Matt Buckley.
And with that red timeout, we have some time for some more of our awards. Next up, we have the Think Award. The Think Award is presented to a team with effective programming strategies for solving the game challenge. This team's autonomous programming is clearly written and documented, and the team clearly explains their programming management process. The Think Award is presented to team number 99040E, Botanical Bots from Vestavia Hills High School. Accepting the award for her team, their coach, Pamela Hickman. This is not a G2 violation. Next, the Innovate Award. The Innovate Award is presented to a team that develops and documents a unique or uncommon aspect in their team's design or gameplay strategy. This team self-identified this aspect for judges and has documented this aspect in their engineering notebook. The team has utilized independent inquiry to explore and develop this aspect from its initial conception through its current implementation. The Innovate Award is presented to team number 97934U, Robo Panthers Up the Ante from Franklin Road Academy.
Thank you, Mr. Matt Buckley, with those awards. Still have half a table of awards over there. All boils down to this. Will we have a finals match number 3, or will the Blue Alliance take it all right here? All right. Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance is ready. Referees are ready. Crowd, are you ready? Here we go, autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Who wants it more, red or blue?
Apollo's been very good about selecting only picking up their color blocks.
Referee having to get way down in there to look, see if they're touching that block. Wow. This is going to be close.
Looks like they're checking if the robots are touching the blocks, because if you're touching a block of your own color, that one does not count as scored.
Oh my, blue is going to win autonomous.
Blue is 2-0 on their autonomous wins.
All right. We are going to start driving. Crowd, are you ready? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Finals match number 2. Listen to the communication between the teams on the field, talking to each other. It's do or die right here.
Practice years loading up on those blue blocks. Apollo playing some defense on the middle goal.
Vitality pushing blue around. There is a gear on the field. Yikes.
Looks like Raptor Robotics is trying to force practice years into that corner.
Blue with full control of that center goal, but red right back there with some more red blocks. Less
Lots
than a
of blue
minute.
blocks coming in here.
Whoa,
Gotta be careful
Blue.
of that goaltending. Apollo coming to save their teammate. Hopefully protect those blocks. So
Blue with a sweep there. Nicely done. Red does have control of that other long goal. Let's see if it stays that way. Blue with the slight advantage winning autonomous. Volleying back and forth, red and blue. 30 seconds.
fighting over this goal. I see 2 blue and 1 red in the close one, 2 blue and 3 red in the far one.
Parking zones are protected.
Some D scores from Apollo.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Wow.
I think so much happened there in the last 5 seconds.
Nick. Oh. The stress of that match. It was blue. It was red. It was blue. It was red. That was all in 10 seconds.
Back and forth the whole time.
Blue wins autonomous. Oh, and blue gets a park over there too, it looks like. I'm trying to see that center goal. The robots are in the way.
See 1 red, 1 blue.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. With that park and that autonomous win, might be a little difficult for red to win this one.
Hey,
But you never
yes.
know.
Blue does have control of the upper long goals, it looks like.
Would you look
There
at
we go.
that? That's a big tally on the upset counter for the tournament championship win. The Blue Alliance, number 2 seed, upsetting the number 1 seed Red Alliance.
Congratulations to Iron Eagles, Vitality, and Joker for second place. Nicely done to them. Give it up for the Red Alliance. Excellent. Excellent job by both teams, red and blue. All right, we're going to be ready for some more awards, and then we'll be handing out our skills champion, tournament champion, and the granddaddy of them all, the Excellence Award, which is my favorite. What do we still have left over here? Tournament, excellence, skills, innovate, and design.
I'll tell you, I was running skills all day yesterday and the day before, and there were some very impressive autonomous skills runs.
What were some of the scores over there on skills?
I don't think I ever saw one above 100, but there were some high 90s for
Okay.
driver skills, some high 60s for auton skills.
Gotcha. Well, as we get ready to hand over the mics to the presenters, Matt Buckley, want to say thank you, parents, for being here. Safe travels to where you are traveling. If you make it to Worlds in another event or your state event, hopefully we'll see you at Worlds in April. Thank you all for being here in the loveliest village of the Plains in Auburn, Alabama. Thank you again for Hyundai for being a sponsor. Thank you for SCORE for having us, all the volunteers. Thank you, coaches, for getting your teams here. Thank you, parents, for all your support. Thank you so much. And then I'm going to hand it over to Matt Buckley for the rest of the awards.
And once more, if we could get a big round of applause for Spencer, and Nick Lennon. Thank you so much. You guys are what made this pleasant to listen to, because you don't want to have to listen to me all the time. Our next award is the Robot Skills Champion. This award is presented to the team that has earned the highest combined driving skills challenge score and autonomous coding skills challenge score, With an autonomous score of 69, a driver score of 95, for a total of 164, the Robot Skills Champion Award is presented to team number 32636A, triple A's and from Oxford High School, Oxford, Mississippi. Thanks much. The Design Award is presented to a team that demonstrates the most organized and professional approach to the design process, project and time management, and team organization. This team's engineering notebook provides clear and complete documentation of the team's robot design process and the development of their game strategy. The winning team also demonstrates effective communication skills and teamwork. The Design Award is presented to team number 3131V, drum roll please, from Eastside High School, Gainesville, Florida. And if we see them, we'll make sure to get a picture with them in just a moment. Next is our tournament champions and our first world qualifying awards. The tournament champions are the two-team alliance who finished first place after the elimination matches. The tournament champion award is presented to team number 86862A, Apollo from Newton College and Career Academy, and 1658S, Practice Years 2.5 from Education Empowerment Asia.
Together, best friends, best friends. Yeah, there we go, there we go, we got everybody. Ready? 1, 2.
Okay. 3131V is here to get the Design Award. And last but not least, we have our Excellence Award. The Excellence Award is presented to a team that exemplifies a high-quality, competitive robotics program and the ethos of the REC Foundation. The Excellence Award recognizes a team's ability to document and explain their engineering design process via an engineering notebook and team interview. The team also demonstrates outstanding competition performance by being among the top performing teams at the event. This team is a strong contender in numerous award categories and exemplifies dedication, devotion, hard work, and teamwork. This team is committed to quality in everything they do. With a ticket to Worlds, the Excellence Award is presented to team number 57249C, Raptor Robotics Joker from Ravenwood High School. And if we could have you stay right there for just one more moment. This is clearly well planned out. As a congratulations from our sponsor Hyundai, and on receiving the Excellence Award, Hyundai presents the SCORE Showdown at Auburn University. To support your continued success in robotics, your team will be provided with a $500 award for equipment materials courtesy of Hyundai Motor Manufacturing, Alabama.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So there are some rules in there about how to go through. Jennifer will help you out with that. General rule for this one is we love this award banner because we love it and we think it looks pretty. They want you to hang up that one, and I'll let you guys do that. Congratulations.
Thank you guys.
Tell them a reminder about ordering trophies. Okay.
Oh, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I did want to remind everybody, if anybody who won an award would like to do customized trophies, we do have that posted on our SCORE store. We have also had several people that just wanted to have some customized trophies as memorabilia, so you're welcome to do that as well. You can find that, like I said, at our SCORE store. Feel free to email any one of us. Otherwise, thank you all so much for joining us again. It has been a blast. We hope to see you next year. Please travel safely. Clean up. Oh, my pleasure. It was great. I need to